All right, sorry about that, chat. We should be back now. And I think I got all the sources set up okay. So, we are going to head back into the long dark here. And it is running properly. It seems to be at this point. Usually you can tell by this point. We're going to just go back into the save we were in last night. And our dude was sitting in Mountain Lake trying to get ready for Hushed River Valley. Oh yeah, this is better. And he's obviously smelling. I'm pretty sure he has some gut on him that he needs to put down. I'm not sure where he wants to do this, but I guess he can do it on the floor here. But yeah, the usual impeccable timing with whatever that was. Gotta love it. Yes, he did still have some gut. All right. He was out and he's freezing, but he's warming up. We stopped by here, I think, to get rid of some of the crap that he's carrying. I think. He may have already done that. I'm honestly having trouble keeping things straight. Haven't played since last night, so... I don't know that he had anything in particular to do. I think we just walked him back in the house to save him.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, sure you can. Just be quiet. Yeah, he found a decent bit of food while he was out. And he's not even been going serious loot goblin on the food. So, probably a little of that he can put away, not much. He likes going around overburdened. Basically. He seems to. He does it enough. And yeah, we have stuff. I'm not sure. I will have to look. Oh yeah, we found the recipe for Lily's pancakes. That was something. Okay, yeah, I think if we pick up the oil and stuff, we should be able to make some peach pies with those low quality peaches. We should also be able to, I think, make some rabbit pies and venison pies. We're not going to do that right now. I suspect he will need to do a little bit of cooking. He did indeed finally get well fed back, and we're trying to keep him in it. As much loot as he likes to carry around. But yeah, I think he's going to stick around here, possibly. I'm not sure. He's not that heavy right at the moment. Maybe he should snack on something and head back out. We need to make some more water later. Possibly loot some water. Toilet water, yum yum. We're in Milton. We could try to hit a few more houses. Couple more houses. I mean, we're not trying to go full loot goblin here because we don't need it. We were primarily looking for more matches and a
Wonder
hacksaw.
if I can drop any of this gear.
And we did find more matches, thankfully. We have not found the hacksaw. We hit one of these houses over here. And I'm not entirely sure which one it was. I don't think we went in this one, though. I don't think. We're going to check it out. Oh, yeah, he apparently came in here. I was also hoping... Well, the oven looked open. Anyway. Yeah, we did not do a thorough job in here. I think I purposely didn't get in the cupboards that much. But they might have some matches. He did leave a lot of matches in Coastal Highway where he started out. But then he hung out in Mystery Lake and mismanaged them. I
have to drop some gear.
think there was another one along this little row that he could go in. We're just basically trying to find stuff for him to do right now. I mean, he could read a skill book. That might... Oh, we got a moldy rainbow trout. Nice. Not really. We were also hoping to maybe find some better socks and stuff for him. But we did find one more pair of wool socks. He had one pair of wool socks on him, and it was not very good. Did he go in here? He probably did. Oh yeah, I think this was the mostly empty house. But we can go through the cabinets. We were actually purposely not grabbing a bunch of potatoes and stuff at the farmhouse. I was mostly hoping to find a hacksaw up there. May have to
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
find one elsewhere. Alright, yeah, we already got that. Never mind. But at least we got a not very good fish. We got some cooked rabbit. That's a toaster. That's not helpful unless we had a hacksaw when we wanted to break it down. Which neither one applies in this case. Okay. Wrong way out. That's the way out. We are heading out now. Okay, I think maybe his time would be well spent trying to, well, put down that trout and read some skill books. All right. And this is where we're putting raw stuff,
I need to
so...
drop something.
Yeah, all right, dude. We can at least get a not huge trout off ya. Yeah, we got the raw stuff over here. I think I may feed him that piece of rabbit he found. All right. And let's take him inside, where he will at least not get colder. All right, let's see what we can do. We are pretty well set on hydration and everything for the moment. And yeah, we got a decent number of matches. And we're carrying around more reclaimed wood than we really need to. But which one did he start in on last? I think it may have been this one. Oh, yeah. He can finish the last 2 hours of that and then have it to burn. All right. And I'm sure he has something on him that he can eat. Nice. Considering we actually have a revolver.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
We are going to go upstairs, basically, while it's not too hard to do so, without getting a light going. And stand by the bed and do a little more skill book reading while it will let us. And then we have plenty in our inventory to feed him. We could do this. Try to do 2 hours. I don't know if it'll let him go for 2. Let's go one at a time here. All right. I think it'll claim it is too dark to let him finish that hour. Yep. All right. We'll give him a little something more to eat and send him to bed. He can have that granola. And we'll see what else. Maybe he'll eat this. Sounds like great weather outside. He should be glad he's in. All right, let's give him some of his water supply, since he dehydrates so fast in his sleep. But yeah, he should be pretty good to go to bed now. Get his beauty sleep. Sure. Yeah, we're going to have to do the, not that. Although, instead of wasting time, passing time, we could go ahead and do a little bit of crafting that doesn't need light to do it. So let's just go ahead and do that. I know he has some rose hips and stuff. Ah, good. He could use those. Especially if he keeps getting in stupid fights with wolves. And with his great revolver skills. Okay, yeah, that's on me. All of it's on me, but Okay, 4. We only have enough for 4 right now. All right. We don't need tinder anymore, thankfully. Yeah, I thought we had rose hips.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
All right, dude. All right. We'll give you some of your water. I think we didn't get it out of the toilet in this house. In fact. But. All right. What time is it? It's time to get ill. Hopefully not literally in this case. Because he'd probably do that first. Yeah. It's still not sounding great out there. I was thinking of trumping him up toward the radio tower today and look around up there. Yeah, it won't let him do that. I was just going to pass another hour, let it get both lighter and hopefully the weather calm down. So, we'll see. Let's go down here. We can... He does have stuff on him, but he could go shopping in the cabinet. The cabinet that is the fridge. He's been finding so much jerky in town. Just so much. Well, he's going to go for the lower condition items here first. He's been filing away the higher condition ones mostly. Trying to keep some balance with what he keeps, but yeah, we'll do that. And back to the regular inventory. He probably should do some cooking later. He does have some meat to work with. And other ingredients. He can make some pies or something. We do have both a skillet and a pot here. All right. Well, I'm going to call that good for the moment. Now, maybe he should do a little bit of cooking, actually. Possibly using that reclaimed wood that he's got on him. Get it out of his inventory. All right, it's taking him outside. Slowly. I'm going to take a quick look at something here. Okay. Good. It does have us as on. Okay, that is taking too long to load. I'm not liking that, especially considering what happened earlier. I do not want to restart the game and have to go through that bullshit again. I don't think it would be reboot time, but yeah, this is taking a suspiciously long time to load after he goes outside. I suspect the game may well be hung up. But at least he should be saved pretty well. Oh yeah, this is some bullshit. I'm gonna have to reload that game. We're just running into all kinds of bullshit today, apparently. And now if I can get my mouse pointer back, that would be helpful. All right. This is just being very weird. But we're going to try to get this dealt with here. Yeah, that is looking like a game restart. We're just trying to do that. Boy, that froze up. Oh, yeah. It's hanging up, and I'm going to have to kill it. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's reload that. Hope it runs better. Well, it was running okay up until it froze on the transition. But hope that it behaves a little bit better. I don't know what is up yesterday and today with this, but I'll get the source refreshed if this seems to be doing okay. Well, up until it pulls something like that. I would really like to play this game. I really would. Okay, we are on the splash screen. Okay, that looks like it is behaving somewhat reasonably. All right. Now let's update the OBS source, shall we? And yes, sorry this shit is happening again. Trust me, I'm not doing it on purpose. If I were, I'd own that. Okay. There, that should be on the right display now. Let's get back to it. Resume, please, and hopefully...
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Oh,
gear.
yeah. He just woke up. We get to feed him again. And give him something to drink. Well, I think what I fed him was... Ah, I see. It sorted A to Z again. I was thinking what I fed him is gone, but no, it was just sorted differently. Alright, we'll just give him that. And a swill of whatever water he has left. Which, yeah, maybe he should go check out the toilet. Either that or cook more water. He was thinking of sticking around here and cooking some water anyway. Oh no, he can get that. Nice. Saves him having to wait for it. All right, now hopefully we can get out the front door without it pulling something. Hopefully. Because he's thinking of cooking something, and he does have that reclaimed wood in his inventory. Ah, good. At least the weather's not too bad out here. May have to go use the,
Too heavy.
You think? May have to go use the workbench at the farm later. Oh yeah, that's looking great. Alright, we do already have that bowl of stew. I'm not sure we need 2 things to do that. I was partly thinking of trying to make the peach pies. Okay, that's at 76. Just checking on the status of our syrup. That's at 23. We could make some pancakes. I'm pretty sure he can. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. Not hello. Gee, I wonder how you made it past Seribot. Jesus. I think I may have put the oil in the fridge. I'm pretty sure we had some oil over here. Let's see, that's 39% flour. What? I think the other one was higher. No, that's the one we want. Use up the old flour first.
Pack is
Okay.
getting kind of heavy.
Oh my God. I'm just double checking that he didn't leave bottle of oil lying over here. I know he saw one at the farmhouse. I thought he had one over here. We do have 2 skillets. We could use 2 skillets if we're going to make like pies. That might be an idea. Ah, yeah, there's the cooking oil. Nice. Okay. My one thought was maybe to make stew, but yeah, we wanted to make some pies with those peaches. Save them, basically. We could light a torch. Should have learned our lesson, but... And yeah, we temporarily have a lot of groceries on us here.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
All right. Oh my God. Need to get that adjusted. There's stuff not quite figured out. Oh yeah, we could make some peach pies. With our crappy peaches. Let's actually, I know we're wasting fuel here. Well, we could get some stew going while we put away. I want to make sure it uses the crappy peaches, basically. I thought I picked up the broth. Did I not pick up the broth? Shit. We're just wasting reclaimed wood. I could have sworn we picked up the broth. Well, the shitty broth that was sitting there is not sitting there anymore. It's shitting there, yeah. I mean, it could do that, I guess. I'll grab that one. Let's check our inventory, because yeah, we had that shitty broth there. It's just not enough of
This
it.
much gear.
I think it's just not enough of it left. Because, yeah, we can use up the low condition stuff and not poison ourselves if we cook it. Yeah, we are trying to do that, buddy. Badly. We are badly trying to get you fed. Let's see if it'll let him make the stew now. Oh, yeah. It'll let him. And the grisly noises. I love the grisly noises. All right. I wanted to make sure that it used the shitty peaches. Come on. Open up. Okay. Oh my God, come on. Show the right side. Okay. He only has... No, he has that cat on him too. Okay. That was what I wanted to make sure of. We wanted to use up the peaches that would maybe otherwise food poison him. So... And his old friend Bannock.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
His old friend Bannock. Okay, and I guess he'll just get a very small steak on the side. We'll add the other reclaimed wood to make sure he has enough firewood. Oh, yeah. That ought to be just about right on that deer pie. I'm not sure if those meat pies are headache pies too, or if it's just the fruity pies. We'll find out. Yeah, this guy is playing with scurvy on. This is a bit of a change for me, but he has not been low enough on food that it has, or an unvaried enough diet that it has been a problem. He's also early in, so... Alright, we got our headache pies. How much time we got? 22. I could go ahead and, at least melt some snow. Okay, we're taking some more stew. Okay, we got pies and stuff. We will just go ahead and put another stick in there. We don't need to grab the water quite yet, but let's see if he does. We could try eating one of the deer pies and see if he gets a headache. Yeah. We don't have time to cook that other piece of not very good deer at the moment. Yeah, that's the peach. Oh, yeah, that does not come with a headache. He's going to eat one hot pie. All right, that's not too bad, and it gives him a warming...
Something's gotta go.
Yeah? Some of that food's gonna go. Oh, yeah, we can drop off the oil and stuff and flour in the house, because we just really don't need that right now. We don't need the broth at the moment. As relatively light as those are, I am tempted to keep the pies, though. Yeah, very exciting gameplay once we're actually managing to play. But oh my god. I mean, you could do that, buddy, you could. And did he use the oil up? No, he didn't. There it is. I wouldn't have thought he would have. And once again, we're not going for pretty, we're going for can he find it again? When he wants it. There. There. Good. We should probably get some more wood while we're out. But I don't want to hit houses right now. We could go up toward that trailer. I mean, we're going to have to go up there when we're looking to get into Hush River Valley, but I'll go up there first. Anyway. We could go over to the farm and do some crafting, but yeah, I don't think we have any cured gut on us yet. We need to fix that. We do have some curing a little bit. We also have a snare we should probably check. Only one, but a snare. We already got those vehicles on the way up to the church.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I mean, if you really, really wanted to, I guess you could, but I would not recommend it. Yeah, we're hoping to go after the Moosehide Satchel. That's basically why we're wanting to go over to Hush River Valley, the main reason. This guy has a lot better chances of bumbling his way through Hush River Valley than he does at bagging a moose right now. So, especially with no rifle and very bad archery skills, should practice with that. Really should. Oh my god. I thought you could get up that slope. Not like that, you can't. Oh my god. We keep running into this. Oh yeah. I think that's a better way down than up right now. Especially with his overburdened state. I was hoping to cut straight up that slope and avoid some wolves. Basically. Okay, we're doing this number again, but I think I can angle up this way. Well, I find it even more frustrating with this guy because I grew up in admittedly rather different mountains, but I have a pretty good idea what kind of slope you can reasonably scramble up. And a reasonably able-bodied person can scramble up.
Never been so hungry in my life.
We're not going as far as the bear. We're just wanting to go to the trailer. I mean, we could go check out the bridge. But I don't know if I feel like messing with that bear. Right now. Well, my idea is going up as far as the trailer. At least. Though, if we're lucky, we might find a hacksaw up at the bridge. Oh yes, this mess in the road. Everyone loves this mess in the road. Oh my god. Uncrouch him prematurely. This is fine. Alright. Yeah, don't do that. It's too steep. Yeah, we should have rose hips at least. I know there's sometimes an axe up there. We don't need an axe. We need a hacksaw. Well, yeah, there's the hatchet. Well, what condition is it compared to ours?
I could use this.
80. What's ours? 57. Yeah, sure. We'll swap a hatchet. Swap a hatchet and pick some rose hips. And that little jerk that likes to hang out over there. And as many times as I've gone through into Hush River Valley, I suspect we'll have a hard time when we come back. Oh yeah, speaking of that little jerk. I don't want to mess with you right now. I just want my rose hips. Got plenty of rose hips up here. Alright, let us check on... I keep hoping there's something in there, and there never is. But I keep checking. What do we got here? Nothing much. Well, we do have a workbench up here. I forgot about it, almost. Well, we could use that. We ended up going through too many flares as an emergency fire source when it was just not suitable for the magnifying lens. We do... Yeah, more Stump Buster. We don't want Stump Buster right now.
Thank goodness.
Alright, you don't really need more pop, but we're taking it. And we do not need more... We don't need the spray paint. I don't think he's actually carrying any on him right now, so I don't know that it's more spray paint. There's definitely some over at Quonset. He could use the light bulb. Ah, cargo packs. We'll evaluate them in just a minute. Compared to what he's got on. I think he's got work packs. Along with his deer hide ones. Yeah, nothing super exciting in here. Not that I expected it. But... All right. Oh, yeah, there's the ruined snare. We may as well harvest. I think we may go up and check out the bridge. Yeah, I was halfway hoping you could patch them with leather, but no such luck. No such luck. Yeah, we have tangled with wildlife a bit much since we got those on. Well, those are helping weight us down more, but that should also be decent for backup paints. That was basically what I was thinking. The cargo paints are not terrible. At least
I might have to drop some gear.
early on and as backup. Alright, I'm just noping away from that wolf over there. And we're gonna head on over this way. I'm not sure if this is a good idea with the weather blowing up, but I don't even remember what's on that side of the road. Right here. I think not that much, but it's worth checking out. I mean, worst case, we can go and hole up at the trailer tonight. May as well grab a stick or two. I'd forgotten those pies will give you a carrying bonus. A little bit of a delayed comment, but I had forgotten that. We got birch saplings, a lot of them. I'm not looking to use birch saplings right at the moment. More camera dive. I'm not grabbing at saplings. A maple and some birches up in this clearing. And a bunch of bunnies. And some deer. Now, I know there is at least one, I think that's further on back, the weird little side area where there's the dead guy back in there. And the campfire. Well, hopefully that will hold stable. My stomach is just not feeling right this evening. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't much like it. Games are a good distraction. Yes, about anything like that. We're not quite at the point of needing to hole up somewhere and have a little campfire fun. What we got in here? Not much.
I could eat anything.
Oh yeah, we probably should give you something. Because you are getting a little empty. You could have some dog food. You love that stuff. Right? I was seeing some people on the at least one person on the subreddit saying that they tried to avoid feeding them dog food for like RP purposes. Not me. They love that stuff. Have to have your emotional support dog food on you. I never claimed to be nice either. I mean, in a situation like that, I'd be eating the stuff. Oh man, I'm going to have to power cycle my wireless charging pad again at this outlet. I may just pause for a second and go ahead and throw the phone that I want to put on the charging pad in the floor. Just lean over and turn that off, and we can turn it back on in a moment. Got a switch at the plug that does usually fix it when it decides to be bitchy like that. So that is actually a combo mug warmer and charging pad, and it does not always like when you try to switch between the mug and a device to charge. Handy when it's actually behaving, though. One of those things that I wouldn't have thought that I really needed that much until I tried one. Oh yeah, I got plenty of old man's beard and some more sticks. Oh my god, come on. All right. Is this the little roundabout back in here? I think it probably is. Oh no, this is just a little side. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. With some rose hips and some burdock. I may actually grab the burdock. Okay, and I may need to indeed pause this in just a minute. Well, going to switch that thing back on, but I need to take a quick little break in a minute. Okay, I don't think this was exactly where I meant to go, but that's where we're going. Alright. We'll see where this does take us at the other end. If this does I think this does not circle us back around to the road like I wanted. It has been a minute since I've been up in here. Yeah, that's not it. Ah, well. I think I am going to have to call it a brief break here. And we actually should have an ad break coming up, so that overlaps pretty well. Okay, I think that was pretty good timing. I also got something for my stomach while it was up. But let's get back to it. Yeah, we were just basically turning around and heading back the way he came, which I think was this way. Since that was not actually where he wanted to go. To my knowledge. All right. Okay, what? Yeah, we still have a decent amount of time. And as I think, this should take us out roughly where we came in. Oh my god, that... I am playing with controller for mainly for movement. For accessibility reasons. Got an RSI problem in my keyboard movement hand. But... yeah, that right analog stick camera control really needs some adjusted. And I have not quite figured out how to get it the way it needs to be. I'm just gonna go peep over here. Try to figure out exactly what the fuck we were doing there. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we could have gone up here. That was not where I was trying to go, but we could have got around up there, I think. We're almost to the bridge. That was not the place I was thinking of, but... yeah, we got that car. Now it's about time to start watching out for the bear. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is actually loaded. Because if I'm going to end up having to try to shoot that bear in the face, I would rather do it with the flare gun. Ah, okay, cool. We'll have to check that against what we actually got. I was not expecting to find a not too bad parka up here. Get the paper doll view. Yeah, we have the old-fashioned parka that is frozen. Okay, we got the worn ski jacket. That one does give us better wind protection. I'm going to carry it. It'll be a good backup coat, at least.
Wonder if the owner's around.
We'll take granola about any time. I think the bear owns it now. Can't go around that way. And the man who can't lift his feet, much less jump. All right. Not seeing anything there. But that was at least not a too bad a find in the last one. Maybe I will give him a can of his lowest condition can of drink now. Because he is carrying too much drinks. Alright, what a surprise. Nothing exciting. But you can have a drink. Oh, yeah. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Yes, please. Hurry up. Oh, and the camera dive. I'm not anywhere near the camera controls, and it wants to dive sometimes. Well, we'll take that. Not a lot of opportunity to use it in Mountain Town, but we're not planning on staying here.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Oh, yeah, we'll always take ketchup chips. I have never actually tried ketchup chips in real life. All right. We got a memento hit. One of the rare things that you actually do find in the visors. Well, I really don't want to trust that there is no bear up here. We just have not seen it yet.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We don't need the cloth that bad. Not right now. Why do I get nervous up here?
It's starting to weigh me down.
Ah, nice. And also pretty nice. Well, that's the good stuff.
This stuff will come in handy.
Nah, we don't need leather that bad either. Oh my god. I know there is supposed to be a mod that will let you hop, but I have not been able to get Melon Loader actually loading the mods properly. I tried several times. I'll have to give it another go again. I know there was someone on the TLD modding Discord who was also running Linux who was obviously getting things to work right with a somewhat similar setup. So, yeah, maybe there might be some assistance over there if I can't get things figured out better. I'm not even going to go lurk in that little cave. All right. I have used it on Pilgrim when the bear was actually in residence and he was just so aggrieved. The strange human coming and camping out in his cave. Yeah, I was kind of fucking with the bear. Besides just needing somewhere to hole up out of the wind for a little while. All right. Am I going to be sorry if I go down there? I'd probably be sorry. We are just mostly trying to play avoidant here, honestly. We are. At this point. So I know there's more hot drink fuel down here. And as I recall, there is sometimes a deer carcass. It has been long enough since I've been down here, but my memory tells me there might be one. And yeah, we missed our little turnoff that I was hoping to take with the dead guy. More shrooms. And ptarmigans down here. Well, I do have the bow and the fire-hardened arrows. I could try a little target practice. But I'm not sure. At least I'm reminded of where there are ptarmigans in Mountain Town now. Ah, yeah, okay. I think I see where that other thing was coming up. Yeah, there is the footlog here, and I think it may be about time to head back toward that trailer to hole up for the night. I don't think we're going to find a carcass down here right now. No scavenged meat for us right at the moment. Scavenged deer meat is best deer meat. All right. I'm tempting that charging pad again by swapping back and forth, using it as a bag warmer. All right. I think we head back. I may actually give it a quick little pause. I've been surprised I haven't been seeing more wolves than we have. But I'll give it a quick little pause and remind myself with Wikimap of where exactly the turn should be from where I was thinking of popping down. Assuming I can scroll up there. Okay, it's the other side of that car. Just a little side thing. Just to the other side of that car. If we do go up to the trailer, there should be plenty of firewood up there if we want a fire. Ah, yeah, the leading log, as usual. Leading tree. And yeah, he's struggling a little, but he's not too bad. Ah, yeah. And we got shrooms and rosehip. Our guy will have some crafting to do. Oh my god. Nice. Yeah, there's our guy, and he does have a revolver. We could compare it against the condition of the one we've got. So I remember I've found a revolver back there when I was having trouble finding one elsewhere. I mean, we're not that hard up at the moment, but I thought it might be a feather, but it's a stick. We'll take it anyway. That's a feather. And that's a feather. An extra feather's not gonna hurt you, man. And the stiffs have not really been having much on them.
What have we here?
Well, he's got a rifle cartridge. We ended up dropping some out the other end of the rope, coming through into Mountain Town from Mystery Lake. Because we don't actually have... that's not a very good condition. I'm going to check it against the one we've got anyway. Oh yeah, we got that, but are there any bullets in it that we can take? That becomes a question. Nope. Well, even though it's kind of heavy, we're going to carry it as a backup. We could improve the condition somewhat with the cleaning kit if we need to. I'm trying to remember where there was another cleaning kit. Because, yeah, I purposely passed up at least one cleaning kit in Mountain Town. Because we didn't actually need it. Well, he is going pretty slow because he's a loot goblin. But we probably could get back down into town without too much problem. I was originally thinking of maybe holding up at the house, but yeah, we're not going to go back up in there right now. I think we probably have time to go back into town. Well, I'm at least glad to see that tonight so far we have not gotten any more creepy jackasses from the YouTube side. Hey, that was the first one that has been a problem. That was one too many last night, though. Oh my God. Some people just don't have anything to do with themselves. Well, that's the best you can think of to do. Go and hassle random weird middle-aged streamers just for shits and giggles. That's the best thing you can think of to do with your life. Pathetic. All right. We are going to get some old man's beard, heavy as we are. I was also honestly not that surprised that this ended up happening after that side after I enabled the vertical feed to YouTube. Yeah. We're going to try to angle down this way and see if that works for us. Because I honestly don't remember. I think it should. All right. As usual, I'm appreciating the scenery, if nothing else. I'm not sure how much this little shortcut is helping us, but I'm appreciating the scenery. I am looking forward to the second installment. Although, yeah, it's not too encouraging with the recent layoffs at Hinterland and all, but I'm still kind of looking forward to the second part. Yeah, I think this is a good way to get some wolf action. But there is also, I think, sometimes a carcass down here. This is one scavenging man. He needs to get better with a bow. He really does. Because he just kind of sucks with the bow. Yeah, and yesterday we got another bleeding wolf right off over near the church. One of those managed to lose the blood trail, which is great. Yeah. We could get some more acorns and go for more prepared acorns. We already have some that can be prepared, I remember. I have never made it all the way through to the coffee. Don't have access to Heavy Hammer right at the moment either. But that has been the hold up when I've gone that far with prep before, but I want to try to get the acorn coffee going. After we get the Moosehide Satchel, assuming this guy actually lasts long enough, I was also considering going and trying to get him some woodworking tools so he can indeed build the curing box in particular, because we found that 10-kilo bag of salt, and I've not actually built a curing box up to this point. Is this too steep for you? It may be. Okay, have to do this weird circle around number. That was an oddly peaceful trip. I'm not going to complain. How big is that fish? I was not paying good attention. Oh my god, get the mouse instead here. That, I thought so. It was a small one. And I'm not sure why they have those as a saltwater fish, because as far as I'm aware, in reality, that is a landlocked trout. But, yeah, we don't even necessarily want to go cooking right now. We could take some stew and eat it, actually. I usually like to save that for travel food, but yeah, he could read some skill books and chill, basically, for now. I don't think he needs to cook anymore at the moment. Okay, there we go. Drop air headache pies. And we'll drop our other 2 deer pies. Don't usually like to mix the cooked and the raw, but it doesn't matter in game. But it
like a lot of gear.
Gives me the itch, pretty much. I just said we're not going to cook. He does have enough food on him to top himself back up if he just goes up and reads a little while. Food and water both. He has some water waiting on the stove, but he's got enough with him. And he can read and sleep it off. Probably do a little crafting, since he's been picking up all the crafting stuff. Now, this guy was thinking of getting going with some archery. He should read up on it. He should have plenty of nutrition and hydration to take him through. We'll let him do another hour. We'll find out. Okay,
Why I
not
feel so
quite.
tired.
Maybe because you're running around loaded up and you've been walking all day. Maybe. Could explain it, bud. All right. I mean, I usually keep those for emergencies, but just to fill out a few more calories. And now we can actually try to do a little bit of the crafting while I'm thinking. He's not that tired yet. Crack 'em up. Just crack 'em up. I mean, having the hammer might be handy for that step, but what do I know? I do know that the rose hips and mushrooms are lighter once you craft them up. Well, he is tired. Maybe we should send him to bed, actually. I will give him a little more of everything before he goes here. That should get him in a good place. And take a little load off. There. Send him to sleep. Okay, he's more or less sleeping in today. But I think we can pick up that water, drop this coat in the cabinet downstairs where he had some other backup clothes. I thought it was back in that corner. That corner. Oh my God. If he can walk around things. Get rid of the weight of that coat, at least, that he's not going to be using right now. Well, we could try to patch that up a little bit while we're at it. I mean, that's going to take a little bit of time, but he needs it.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay, he's going out a little bit late today, but he'll be fine. We should maybe go shopping for breakfast in the fridge here. Let's sort by condition and yeah. Well, most of the stuff he's got is low, but We'll put some ketchup, file away the ketchup chips, and swap them for something else lower. That's still not super low. He has one of those, but he can swap that for the lower condition orange. And yeah, he's got a lot of crackers in there. That's not going to add greatly to his weight, and it is a good backup source. Now he could also... Well, he was going to take the pies with him. But he could have a chocolate bar and some jerky for breakfast. Delicious breakfast. Ah, yeah. We'll pick up that little bit of water. Drink that little bit of water. And we're just going to rely on cans on our little trip.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right. We got our pies. He could go check his snare, but he does not feel like it. We are just going to, well, I don't think I've checked out that car with the trunk. But after that, we're just going to pop up toward the radio tower and stuff.
I think I can use this.
You probably can, actually. All right, what have we got here? Probably not much. And worst case, there are places he can stay up here.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Especially with him setting off late. Go up toward the crash site, basically. And the ever popular rock climbs. All the way up there. I'm trying to remember exactly where dude needs to go. I think it is over toward this end. I think. Yeah, I don't think that is it. Ah, okay, yeah, he needs to circle around up here, I think. It has been a while. Oh, yeah, there's a rose bush. There's the climb prompt. Nice. No. I was going to harvest the rose hips. No, he's just going to tire himself out climbing up and down. Apparently. That would not be the first time. That would probably not be the first time in this very spot. Honestly. There. Make sure we have the right thing selected. Then we can go up here. And there should be, I think they have a dead guy. They're keeping him company. Oh yeah, that's just the rock. Oh yeah, there is the storage chest here. With nothing in it. And there's our guy. With a knife. We'll sort it out later. They're not that heavy. We like backup knives. Just looking for more feathers. And not having much luck with that. Okay. I'm going to have to do a quick consult the wiki map. Yeah, it's head off toward his right, and there's a cave there. Because I remembered there was a cave up here. I just could not remember exactly where to get to it. But it should be sort of a side thing off to his right. Okay, and that's not his right. Yeah, I think he came up here to get a revolver one time. Well, our character did. Well, this looks like the side part that should have the cave in it. I'm bad at spotting them. I really kinda am. Okay, this is it. It's just more black on black. I mean, almost the whole map should be called Black Rock. Ooh. All right, we got another, I mean, I'll be glad to have another skill book. I'm not entirely sure that we need to carry another skill book or another Stacy's. But Just making sure there's nothing else in here that might be of use. No, this is not a very big one. Conserve air lamp oil a little bit. Now he could switch back to the torch approach too. He also threw down a bunch of his torches for weight. Yeah, we got that on the way in. And of course, with the weather visibility, I definitely see them. They're the dead guy crows. We already met them and failed to find any feathers off them. Okay, yeah. We managed to go slightly the wrong way out of there. What a surprise. My awesome sense of direction in action again. No, I remember I started into this game in Wintermute and had one hell of a time managing to pick my way down into Milton, which is wandering around in the wilderness RP. We got the shitty cotton toque, because that's all I can stand to wear in the house. Get too damn hot with anything warmer. Okay, nothing over here. I'm not expecting to find much around here. Besides possibly some rabbits. All right. Definitely rabbits. I think we should be able to get up to the other cave if we want to. Okay. Gonna be right back in a second here. Okay. Just taking care of something quick. Okay. Gonna be back in a sec. Okay, we are lifting the band hammer again over here because we are getting an influx of trolls from YouTube. I mean, they can just piss off. And I'm trying to find that one. But we will get back to the game, hopefully. Persistent little trolls, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got us some persistent little trolls with nothing better to do with themselves. Ah, there it is. There it is. It was just not even showing up yet. Well, I noticed that on the YouTube side we get 24-hour timeout and not complete banhammer. I mean, you really got to be a pathetic human being if not only do you not have anything better to do with your time in the first place, but you actually come back more than once after somebody has already timed your stupid ass out. Yeah, okay, if that's what you want to do with your time, go ahead. You're welcome to it. That doesn't mean anybody else has to engage with that bullshit. I don't know what kind of pathetic little loser can't find anything better to do with their time in the first fucking place. Oh, we got sock puppets. We got multiple fucking sock puppets. Alright. We're gonna be playing Whack-A-Sock Puppet here now, huh? This pathetic little fucking loser just persisting in showing what a pathetic little fucking loser they are. Get a fucking life. Just get a fucking life. And I am sorry for the disruption to other people in the chat, because, I mean, what a fucking loser. Actually coming back to behave like that. Okay. We are okay. Seriously, what a fucking loser. And we are heading into an ad break. Sorry for the interruption here. Okay. We should be coming back. Let's get back to it. And sorry to anyone else on the YouTube side who might be a reasonable person, because that side is just not getting to chat at this point. I could play Whack-a-Sock Puppet, or unfortunately, Little Losers could ruin it for everybody for tonight. Oh my God, we got turned around again. Because I'm just awesome that way. All right. And I need to quickly do something unrelated to anything else I've been doing and close down Firefox. That is putting my bottom dock on my screen nonstop. Y'all can't see it, but it's getting in the way of trying to play the game right now. So we're going to get that out of the way. There, nice. The dock is gone. Oh my god. Get your torch back. It has been pretty peaceful up here so far, but as soon as we assume there's no wildlife up here besides rabbits, there will be. Okay, yeah, we need to head over this way. All right. Looks like we need to get the other side too. They are running separate chats for the vertical and horizontal. I'm not too surprised that the problem individual does seem to have come in on the other side stream. But that should be actually off at this point. All right. I think we are gonna shut that problem down for the moment.